Hey everybody, meet Theo. Theo is a pretty old in age. I forget how old you are, Theo. Female Goffin's Cockatoo, and she belongs to my friend Patty. And Patty dropped her off. Oh, lovely. Patty dropped her off so that I could try and see if she'll go in my new backpack. Theo. Theo. You want to see it? Yeah, let's see it. So she's never seen the backpack before. What do you think? Yeah. She is climbing up my shoulder. So the first thing that I'm gonna do with the backpack is I'm gonna make sure that it can't scare her in any way. So I've put all of this back. I've tied this up and I'm gonna put this back. I've taken out the mesh that goes in the front just for ease of using this because I don't plan on closing the front. I'm gonna use this strap up top to make sure that nothing's gonna fall down. And I'm actually gonna remove the toy that I have in here because it's just an added element that I don't really need to use, and I don't think it's gonna convince Theo to use the backpack. To demo, Theo is a fully flighted bird, and she just flew over here. So she can get away if she wants to. And I'm going to pull these up so that she can see out of all sides and doesn't feel like I'm putting her in a dark hole. For some birds, they might find comfort in it being darker in there, but for Theo, I'm guessing that's not the case. So I want to set this up to be more successful. I have a variety of treats, everything from pine nuts to walnuts to almonds to pumpkin seeds. I'm gonna hope Theo wants to work for pine nuts because they're nice and small. Let's go see if I can get Theo and bring her over here. So I can tell she's scared. She's showing a lot of avoidance behavior. And she looks real nervous up on my shoulder. I feel like she's just gonna fly off. She just does not wanna be here. But I'm gonna show you guys that because it's realistic to what other birds might show. So if anything, she's gonna most likely fly that way, or there's a tree to this side. So the backpack is here. You can see just by moving it, she's avoiding. So I'm going to get my clicker and a target stick and see if she might be interested in targeting. I'm guessing she won't be. You wanna come on down? Theo. I think she's leaving. Hey, Theo. I'm gonna show her the treats to try to bring her back over here. Can I get a target? Nope. No, I cannot. Nothing? Okay, so my second thought is maybe putting her on this scale I have. I don't know if this is gonna be successful or not. Hey, Theo. You come on the scale? We touch a target? This brought her a lot closer to the backpack, so she actually became more uncomfortable. Even though she's totally fine getting on this scale, she looked at the backpack eye to eye and was very much not okay with it. So I'm going to back it up. I'm going to put the treats in between, and then I'll have this here and see if I can get her back on the scale this way. Hey, Theo. Can you go on this scale? All right. Is that better? Nope. So still too close. And this is probably me working at the very edge. Like I have that backpack as far back as I can get it. Have this as far forward as I can get it. So I'm gonna try moving the backpack onto my chairs. There we go. So I just got it moved a few more feet. We'll see if this is good enough. So you guys can see both the backpack in the frame, the scale in the frame. Come here, Theo. Good job. There we go. Nope. So she's still scared, even with treats. Are you helping? Even with treats in between everything, which I thought would be distracting enough. Oh, Theo doesn't want you there. Okay, so I'm going to get the scale out of the picture because that's just not helping my situation. And I'm gonna see if Theo would be more comfortable if I just set her down on the counter and ask some basic things from her on the counter. So unfortunately, Theo doesn't know any tricks, so I have nothing to cue her. And from past experience, she's not really great at targeting either. Hey, Theo. Theo. She actually is walking really close to the backpack right now. Look at you. What are you doing? I'm gonna just go over and give her a little treat. A little treat? Nope, you dropped it. You interested about this toy? You interested about this toy? She kind of came and looked at it on the ground. Barry's already trained on the backpack. And it could help to show that Barry is willing to go in the backpack. So I might do that. So Theo keeps putting herself by the backpack now that I moved it over here, which is very interesting. You thinking about going on around it? You thinking about it? Yeah? You want this treat? No. Theo shows us a lot of avoidance behavior all the time by just going up to my back. Hi, Barry. You have a little feather on your foot. You have feathers all over your feet. Oh, are you wanting to train? You wanting to train? Okay, Barry. Do you want to show Theo how to do this? So that Theo feels like there's no pressure on her, I'm just gonna switch and have a session with Barry. I'm gonna let Theo hear me click for Barry and just have a session because Barry's more willing. And sometimes when birds see other birds do something and not die, they become convinced to do it too. Blueberry. Come on, Blue. So Theo's already gaining interest watching Blueberry. I need to get Theo away from my computer. Woo. Theo, you like these instead? Can you try that? So Theo won't really take a treat right now. Will you go near the backpack and in? Go in the backpack? Good job, Theo. Oh, I tried to hand her a treat, but no. Well, that was pretty awesome. She went in. So I think because I have zero food motivation from Theo, did I drop something? I'm just going to go ahead and put her in an aviary for now to hang out, and I will come back in a couple hours and try to do this again. And I might just see if I can feed her breakfast inside the backpack because she let me sort of put her in, but then she obviously had no reason to stay in, and I gotta go save my computer again. So I'm gonna go put Theo away for a bit and come back at this in a couple hours because I definitely need to see a higher food motivation. Right now, Theo's not even taking a treat. So because of that, we gotta wait. Okay. Session number 2 with Theo in the backpack. And Barry, apparently. Okay, so backpack is here. Theo is here. Theo. Theo, Theo, Theo. Treats? Do you want treats, or are you just leaning in to get Barry? Hey, Theo. Theo. Nope, she's dropping treats. Will you take something else as a treat? Anything in here look good to you? Anything? You take a walnut? You just want to be pet by the walnut? What about an almond? Almond, walnut? You're just gonna hold it? Okay, what about a pumpkin seed? Pumpkin seed? Oh, you'll take that too. She's literally just holding them. What'd you drop? You like this? Barry, I don't need you for this video. Do you like almonds? Do we have a winner? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, thanks, Barry. You got me the rest of the almond back. You also tried to ride Theo. Okay, Theo, so now we figured out you like almonds. You ready to come? Yeah, good girl. Oh my gosh, Theo. Okay. Videotaping this, very difficult. There's a lot more in the scene than I can tend to get. Barry, I really need to lock you up because you're not helping my situation. Okay, let's just put you in and give you a nut. Nut, nut, any nut. You choose, and if you eat it there, we'll be good. Okay, we'll switch to jackpot rewards. You just eat it right there. There. Not happening? That's okay. Because Theo's holding the almond in her mouth, I decide that every time she comes to me, because she really wants to get back up on my shoulder, and I do not want that to happen, which is why I'm trying to block that from happening. So every time she comes to me, I put her back in the backpack in the hopes that she'll sit in there happily and eat that almond. Instead, she's just kind of holding it. The cool thing though is that she is allowed to come back out. There's no big deal here of her coming out. It's actually building trust with the backpack because it's not doing anything terrible to her. It's just in her environment and she's able to choose to stay in or come out, and coming out is totally fine. Now, I'm not reinforcing her with anything because I mean, she has the almond in her mouth the entire time, so I can't just keep shoving more treats in her mouth, and I don't have another reinforcer I can use. Now, do you want to get the nut out of the dish? Bluebird, get out of here. See it's in here? It's in there. No, you just want out? Okay. What if we try with your breakfast, Theo? Very so unhelpful. Hey, Theo. Oh my gosh, Bluebird. Okay, if you're having any sort of distractions from other birds, lock them up. They don't need to be messing with this process. I'm gonna try just serving Theo's breakfast in here. Look at this. It's working. Okay, Theo, what else would you like from your breakfast bowl? Oh, she just figured out that there was food in the little bowl in there. She grabbed a chunk of corn. So this is great. So she doesn't feel like she has to make a run for it, because it's all open and she can just hang out. And really it's about just positively associating the backpack in as many ways as you can. And if that's with meals, treats, training, whatever it is, but make it so that the first experience isn't getting locked in for hours. They should be like, going in is no big deal. I'm not gonna be trapped. So as you can see, she's not, I mean, we made some progress on this training session, but not a ton. She still doesn't really seem to care about her breakfast, but I got further with her breakfast than I did any sort of treat foods. So I'm gonna wait again. Just gonna give her some more time to hang out and want her breakfast. You want any of that breakfast? Any of this? No? Okay, for real. So this is gonna be my third session of the day. I am still going to be giving Theo breakfast. So I've filled this dish with some of the goodies that Patty packed for her breakfast. And then I'm going to be offering this to her from here to kind of like give her incentive to stay in by having something to do in there that she loves. And there's some garbanzo beans in here that Patty said are her favorite. So I'm hoping she'll stay in there with those, but it also, by offering those, it kind of blocks her exit strategy. So my goal is to just get her to spend more time in here. I will probably put her in here because that's the only way it's been working, and it doesn't seem to be extremely stressful or anything. She's just kind of like, I would rather be on your shoulder, which is understandable. So hopefully we have more food motivation now where she might sit happily inside and eat. So I'm gonna go grab her and we'll see. Okay, Theo. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put her straight in. Yummy. You want something yummy? Do you want a garbanzo bean? Delicious. I heard that's your favorite. Look at your fluffy face. She's just holding it in her foot thinking about this. What do you think? I've got some yummy stuff in here if you want something else. She picked out another garbanzo bean, traded it out. So this is awesome. She's just choosing to stay in here and enjoy her garbanzo bean. I'm definitely subtly blocking this. Like, I wouldn't want to completely back off and be here because that would give her a higher chance of jumping out of here. I think that my proximity being close is actually helping her comfort level of being in the backpack. So keep that in mind depending on your bird. If you were to back up and just kind of give space and say, oh, I hope that you stay in there, that might actually make your bird more uncomfortable and they might want to get out and get closer to you. So me being closer proximity, leaning in, offering more stuff of like, hey, when you're done with that one, there's something else in here for you, I think is playing a huge role in her comfort level of just staying in there. So I'm gonna take a bean and put it in here. I put it in there, in that bowl. See if she gets it out of that bowl or if she wants this bowl. Thinking about it. You thinking about it? You thinking about it? Feathers are kind of tweaking. Okay, you want something else? Another garbanzo bean? So this time, on this repetition, I'm actually not blocking her exit strategy, but still it would be a bit hard for her to hop out and not land on this. So still blocking it a little bit, but I'm no longer like in this area totally blocking it. So I'm kind of trying to make progress by not having to block her from coming out. She also isn't showing the desire to like jump right out anymore. You can see that we just have a different food motivation we're working with at this point and a different comfort level too. We also don't have the distraction of Blueberry, which is huge. So I will say letting Blueberry get away with screwing up my training sessions earlier was probably not smart, and that goes into setting up your training to be successful. Look at the surroundings, set it up, picture it as if the bird was introduced into that environment and think about, is this going to be a problem? So one of the things is like Barry was not interested until Theo was introduced into the scenario, and then she became overbearing. And so just taking into consideration her personality, I should have known that and put her away. I just thought like, oh, I could probably work through it. And yeah, I can, but why do that, right? Because it's just making Theo's experience worse. So definitely something to take into consideration. Ah, Theo, you're doing awesome. I should send a picture to Patty. You want something else? Are you gonna eat anything else? You're just going for all the garbanzo beans. So cute. I think I might put a bunch more of these garbanzo beans in the bowl. Ooh, sugar snap pea. I'm gonna try to put the rest of them in this bowl. I know they're so yummy. They're going in there. That way I can really encourage her to get more reinforcement directly from the backpack. Hey Capri, can you shut that door, please? I'm in the middle of training. I don't want her to get scared. The other thing that goes into environment right now is that Capri's actually having a play date. She has 2 friends over, and that could really spook this training and would make me rethink maybe no, it's not the best time. But I kind of want to work through these things to show you guys how much progress you can make, even if, you know, you make some mistakes along the way, because that's pretty normal. So I don't think she's interested in anything in here anymore because all the garbanzo beans are in there. They're in there. They're in there. Let's show everybody. Let's show everyone. You got a whole stack of beans in there. Looks delicious. So if she comes out on her own, totally fine. She's been in there for a long time at this point, so this is an amazing repetition. You are doing so well. Do you want to come out? Do you want to come out and then go back in? Do you want to come out? You don't? You just want to be pet? Oh my goodness. What a change. Theo, you're doing so good. So some mistakes I could see people making at this point is moving the backpack, scooting the backpack, doing something that you think is really minimal but is actually really huge and scary to the bird because it would be unexpected or anything like that. So we just try to keep the backpack very chill. Like if I ripped off this front part with the label, it's Velcro, or if I unzipped things or decided to close shades or anything like that could really throw off the fact that this training session is going so well because it's an added huge variable that doesn't need to be added right now. Do you want anything from this? So Theo ends up being really content in the backpack. I'm able to hand feed her a lot of the things, and she's obviously now taking garbanzo beans from the bowl inside, which is really exciting. And I think a lot of her comfort level is coming from the fact that she knows she can exit the backpack at any point. So I think that's really an important thing to take away. She actually, so she's been so content she doesn't want to come out. Oh my gosh, she's getting all worked up looking at you. Oh, you're so cute. You want to try anything else? Oh no, now she's all hyped. Do you want to come out?
So, can I try? See?
She likes being pet.
I need a step stool. Where's the step stool?
It should be in here. Oh, maybe, I don't know, but, oh, maybe it's in, actually it's in my closet.
Theo, Capri wants to meet you.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm considering our training over because she's done so awesome. So. She wants to be pet.
This is my type of breed, Mom.
Why?
Because it's cuddly.
Cuddling? That's why most people get cockatoos.
But they're screamy.
Yeah. Have you heard Theo scream before?
I think so.
Yeah. It's like out of nowhere, terrifying, really loud. Theo, did you make a friend? Oh, now she's coming out. She's gonna go to your shoulder. She just likes being there. But for a cockatoo, she's fairly trustworthy, so. Aww. And she likes to like lean into your face and get pet.
You're so sweet. Now I want her. Oh my gosh.
Can I get a photo of you guys? Well, she did awesome, but that's the first time she's stayed in the backpack so long.
I want her.
You want her?
Yes, she's so sweet.
I think Patty's pretty happy with her.
Wandai's not even this cuddly.
Not for long. Should we ask Patty if she wants to swap cockatoos for a little bit?
Maybe. What type is she?
She's a Goffin's cockatoo.
I was not thinking of that. White rose-breasted.
No. So I guess my session's definitely over.